What is up, guys? Delboy here. Just wanted to talk about an interesting fight that's been made for the 28th of June at York Hall in London, and that is the fight between Ohara Davies and Miguel Vasquez. I believe, given where both guys are at in their careers, this is an interesting fight. When Ohara Davies has stepped up in his career so far, when he's gone above British level, he's kind of come unstuck. He's been exposed. Josh Taylor, he stopped Ohara Davies. Josh Taylor is a world level talent. And also, Ohara Davies lost on points to Jack Catterall. And I would say Jack Catterall right now is certainly a European level fighter. So, when Ohara Davies has stepped up to a certain level, he's come up short. And in regards to Miguel Vasquez, way back when he was a world champion at lightweight, he's fought some really good names, including the likes of Tim Bradley, Josh Taylor, Canelo Alvarez, Mickey Bay, Denis Shafikov. Vasquez has been in there with some very good opponents. He's been a world champion, but Vasquez at this stage of his career is coming towards the end. And because of that, I make this a very competitive fight. If Vasquez was at his best or in his prime, I would confidently pick Vasquez to beat Ohara Davies, but Vasquez isn't that same guy anymore. In recent years, Vasquez has picked up a few losses, and he just appears to be slowing down. He's not as effective as he once was at lightweight. Since Vasquez has been above lightweight, to me he's not really looked like the same guy. Still tricky, still awkward, still a problem for certain guys, but not the same fighter, in my opinion. And given where both guys are at in their careers, I think this is an interesting fight, because we all know Ohara Davies' limitations. He's not a great boxer. He's very raw, he's very ungainly, but he can punch. Whereas Vasquez, he's a good spoiler, he can box, he's defensively pretty sound, and he's got all of the experience in the world. I really believe that this will make for an interesting fight. And I've got to say, from a matchmaking point of view, from MTK, Ohara Davies' managers, I think this is quite a risky fight. Coming off a loss where Ohara Davies' confidence may not be where it once was at, against a spoiler, against a tricky guy like Vasquez, I think this could be risky. I really do, despite Vasquez being past his best. So I actually give Ohara Davies credit for taking this type of fight. He could have easily fought somebody who would come forward and walk right into his power shots and make him look good. Like when Josh Taylor beat Ohara Davies' next fight was against a guy called Tom Farrell. And Tom Farrell was like an English level fighter who was tailor-made for Ohara Davies, and he made Ohara Davies look like $1 million. He could have easily had another fight like that, but to his credit, he's fighting a tricky, awkward veteran like Vasquez. So I like this fight. Credit to Ohara Davies for taking it. And as for Vasquez, we all know he'll take any fight, so credit to him as well. I like this fight a lot. Maybe it may be a bit ugly at times, but I think it's going to be interesting, to be honest with you. I do think it's going to be very interesting. Who do I pick to win this fight? I think it's dead even. I can't lie, to be honest with you. I think it's a very risky fight for Ohara Davies. Obviously, he's the younger, fresher guy. He punches harder, but Ohara Davies is always going to struggle with guys who can move, guys who are tricky and awkward, and that's what Vasquez is. I see this as a 50-50 fight right now. I will make an official pick nearer the time. But I like the fight. It's risky, and there's a real possibility Ohara Davies loses this fight. But yeah, share your thoughts below. Tell me your thoughts on this fight. Tell me how you feel about it. And comment below. Also, I've opened an Instagram page for this channel. Not sure really what I'm going to do with it yet, but I will drop it in the comments below. I'll pin it to the video, and if you could drop me a follow, that would be much appreciated. Share your thoughts below. Peace.